Oh,
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. Just hanging out with Wesley here in Stone. I'm smoking on some Tango Mango right now. What are you smoking on?
yeah.
Hey,
Cheers. I got some magic milk.
nice. That sounds awesome.
That's me. Again. 2 weeks in a row.
How's it going out there, everybody? Operation Zem, Dottie, Indoor Outdoor,
Cheers, guys.
AG, Silver.
Cherry Paloma, huh?
I've heard that one before. That one sounds good. Southeast.
That's from if it's the cut, it's from what's his name? With the one leg or whatever. From the Dude Grows. It's got the app. JR Token.
Oh, okay.
From and I know the genetic the breeder raw genetics.
There you go. Yeah, Operation just threw that down too. All raw genetics.
Yeah. My brain is
That sounds good.
2 clicks back.
What's up, Eugene? Hope you're doing well. Certified old guy.
Yep, so I got rooted cuts coming in a week and a half.
Oh, there we go.
So I was like, oh shit, now I'm on like a time frame. Get things going. I've got the light behind me and I'm cleaning it. I set the tent up last night. Got the ventilation in. And just went to the basement and picked up a whole bunch of stuff, found the organics alive, which I'm glad it wasn't in the storage facility at 100 and something degrees all summer.
Yeah, they wouldn't be still alive anymore.
No, it would have been organics, not alive.
No, that's awesome, man. That you got
like
that.
$200 of stuff I don't need. The VCal was in there.
Okay.
The Bloom and Boost and nitrogen was also in there. The biocatalyst, they have some like fermented castor bean, which is like for energy production. It's a foliar spray. I found that. I found some living compost, some biological compost. We're making little extracts because I'm not really into brewing tea anymore. Even knowing what's in the compost, I still don't like to brew.
Yeah. So you pretty much have everything you need. And now you have your cuts.
Yeah, I have a $600 build a soil tab I need to pay.
Oh, I see. Do you
and that's everything pretty much.
Do you have the earth boxes, or are you just gonna make them with some totes?
No, that's 2 earth boxes are built into that price.
Oh, awesome.
Hey everyone.
Hope you're doing
Been a
well.
while, guys.
Yeah, it has. Hope you're doing well.
Can I jump straight in to show you and have a quick viewing if I don't mind, if you don't mind?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so I have my garden back here. I haven't really been doing much. I've only got this auto that I've kind of been working on since I spoke to you last. I had a retock, that's what it is. And I was growing and I woke up in the morning and it snapped and I was like, fuck, that was because I had it tied down. And this is the results of that. I might have mentioned when I spoke to you last how I broke my auto. But other than that, in this one here, I've got my Godzilla cookies that I got locked out because I transferred into a big 70-gallon tub. I'll show you soon. And in the transfer, new soil, it was like, when I washed it, it was like blowing 4,000 ppm. So I had nitrogen cooling on the leaves and I got locked out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's been over a week since I washed it. I got it down to under 1,000. I'm leaving it now, and it's coming back healthy. I've got all the clones in there from it from before that happened. So they've all rooted, and I'll figure out what to do with them. Those 2 pots next to the retock that you see grown, that's a retock. Ooh, there's my
Yeah.
This here, and this one's Creature, my new testers from Yield Source. But anyways,
Okay.
I'll show you. So with this, I already cut off the main stem. That's where it snapped. So these
Okay.
all grew after it snapped, and this became a main stem that was up here. That finished before all of this 2 weeks ago. I cut it and I
Okay.
dried it, and I've just done some stuff with it today. All this is now just catching up.
Nice. So you're doing like a stage
Yep.
harvest here.
Yeah, that's right. And you see the dates?
Yeah. That's a good way to allow it to finish off, because if that wasn't
Yeah.
ready, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm doing it by the trichome scope. While the trichomes out, using my scope, that's how I'm telling. And when I had the whole top looked better than this. And then all this looked like these pom-poms. So that's why I knew they were way behind.
Nice. Those are doing well already. Oh, it's just popping up. There you
Just today. Yeah, just
Yeah.
popped up today.
go. Nice. You got a lot of other ones going on here. Nice. What is all this?
This one here has rooted and it already come out of the pot of my net pots, and then I transferred into this. I got it all sitting on a heat mat in here. This is my leftover clones. It's like a whole bag full, sitting in water. No, I didn't want to. I couldn't bring it to me to just throw them out. So I was like, maybe they'll win up with roots on them, and I can give them away or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is my new setup.
Oh, it's your new setup. Nice. Is that Evo? What is that? Oh,
It's 4 Seasons. It's a New Zealand company, I think. 4
Okay.
Seasons commercial grow light. And I got a Vivo Sun fan. At the moment, I've got no fan and stuff sucking out, and it's sitting. I have my meter. So I'm sitting at 80 and 75 humidity. So it is quite high, which is good. That's why I took the bags off my clones, because it was sitting so high in humidity. I was like, yeah. And I have to just watch this carefully, but it's working. And the temperature, and then I've got my next one. That's my Godzilla I'm about to show you. It's 74 Fahrenheit and 63 relative humidity. So that's here.
nice work.
You can see how I had a lot of old burnt leaves.
Yep.
And you can see the date on it. It's old as fuck. It's huge.
Yeah.
I've got to really get in here and clean it up, man. It's in flour. That's the other thing. I flipped it 2 weeks today. I put it on 12-12, but the first week it was all locked out. I did the washing. I didn't want to change it back to veg. I've just left it. So basically, it's only just starting flower this week because of that. It's got white furs. It's popping them. It's looking healthy now. So it's starting to go in flower now. So it's still leaving the veg state.
Yeah. Nice work. Yeah, you're just gonna. Oh, well done, man.
It's big, eh? I've got to bring this net down and try to bring this out before it starts its stretch, so I can try and get as many tops to come through that I don't have to cut off. That's my plan. I've tried doing the tie downs, and I've really struggled because of what I've had to go through.
Have you done the net before?
Yeah, I've never done it. I have. I've made my own net before, but this is my first time buying a net. The holes were too big, the squares, but I've made do with it. I was
Okay,
expecting.
that was going to be a suggestion, but you already said that.
I brought the only size I had at my shop I go to, thinking that'd be the good ones. Everyone else gave it good marks, and then I'm like, fuck, they're too big. But I was thinking about doubling it over just a little offset, and I was like, nah, I think I'll manage because of how congested it is. I had it originally down low, so where it is, I had it sitting down to here. All this was stretched out.
It will still work. It will still work,
Yeah.
but even with that size holes, it just might be a little harder to control. That's all.
Yeah, I might just add a second one up if it stretches, but that's what I'm hoping is I don't have to do that. Because I did have it down from where it is here down to about here with all this stretched out. But then, like I said, I had lockout flooring. I had to wash it and flush it. It's been a week since, and I haven't given it any more nukes or nothing. So that's why I've left this above it, let it do its own thing. And so now I'm going to get in here. I'm going to spread it all back out, bring it down, try to fill up every corner. And then once I've done that, I can cut off again for the second time all the useless stuff that's the canopy filler. I don't want it all touching, But
yeah, I hear you.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it's doing really well, man. You got it really going on. Nice
I was a bit embarrassed to show you a while ago because honestly, it did not look good. And I spoke to you and I was like, I'm not coming on. I'm definitely not coming on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. You're always welcome to come and show it if it's good or bad. I do that on my channel. I make sure I show the bad shit too. What it's like to grow plants in the cold.
This is one of the repot buds. This is just what it looks like.
Nice, cute. Nice. Yeah, you got some good bud out of that.
And I've already bagged up the rest, if you know what I mean. So I had like the biggest one was like this and the good roundy. But I had to snip it all up to get it to fit into bags. That's how I store it and let it cure that way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What did you get off of that the other half of the plant? Did you weigh it?
18 grams.
Okay, that's not so bad. That was only one top, right? And then all the rest of it's
it was one top about this long, and then there was a piece coming off there was about this, and another piece. So it was like,
Yeah, you
bowls.
Yeah, no, totally. You still got more than half the plant growing there. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And I was honestly not expecting to get anything because this was the only auto that I had going since I last came on after my last stuff, and that was like going on 2 months ago. So I had this with a little sprout back then, and it was like this big up to its 5th node. And then I put a thing over it, like a pin, like a bit of wire to hold it down. And then I got up in the morning, and because I got it to hold it down, got up in the morning, it slipped off, like pushed up against the wire. And doing that had caused it to crack in half and break. So it was hanging. The whole thing was like...
Yeah, you pushed back that hard on it?
No, I must have done so. But I think I had it too close to the stem. So where I bent, I had it too close. So where it stretched out, it made it snap, whereas I should have had it further away. So that at least if it flicked, it would have stayed away, But anyways, I left it. I was like, I'm going to lose that. And there was only one set underneath it, which is what you see at the bottom. But yeah, it actually held on. I'll show you what I mean. There was only these here at the time, and this is where it snapped. And then these two started growing, and this main just hung there for ages. These kind of picked up, and then that kind of just took off. After about 2 weeks, it saved itself. It made a really big knot there, huge, and it saved itself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's amazing how versatile and how like resilient this plant is. It does what it wants. All right, guys, I'm busy, so I'll get back to cooking dinner and stuff.
Awesome, man. No, thank you for coming.
I saw you live, and I'm happy I stopped in. Thanks, Matt. I love you guys. You guys awesome.
Cheers, man. I'm really happy you came and showed.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing a lot with appointments at the hospital lately because I got a baby on the way. We're doing scans every 2 weeks, and it's just so busy. I hate hospitals, man. Got to pay like $20 a day for parking. Got a $65 ticket the other week, man. If I find that guy, I'm gonna knock him out. I got my fucking wheelchair parking because my son's wheelchair prone. I had my parking, and he still gave me a ticket. It's just NASA.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Sometimes I do that because even when you're right there, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as if you're out by 10 minutes, they'll charge you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll catch you all later, eh?
Have a good evening.
Thanks, Matt.
So I haven't had that much of a swing before. Yeah, Greg, sorry, I didn't miss it. I was trying to come back to it. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just try to make sure you can insulate. Like I get cold where I'm at, not super cold where I am in Canada, but insulating the room and preparing for it is gonna help. But you gotta just work with your environment. You can get the right equipment. You get ACs, you can get heaters to try to work with it, but you're going to be using heat for that. I like to always stage my tents at different intervals, so one's on, one's off, so you don't have both on at the same time and try to equal out the room. But besides that, you're up to, if you can't control it that way, you're going to have to use some extra equipment. It's because they have so many lights close together, indoor and outdoor. Just like if you see commercial facilities that have the HPS back in the day, and they had a lot of them, they're a lot higher up than if you have one. It's still spread over an equal amount, but then they've calculated the amount from where their tops are to the point is for maximum efficiency. There's calculations to go into that, but it's because there's so many in a row. It wouldn't work if you had just a couple. You'd need the whole span the way they do it. If anybody else wants to come up and show their gardens, you're more than welcome to. No, like some of them have something like a lot of the lights that they're using are going to be they're going to be higher end lights, but they're going to be no different than, for example, they'll use Scorpions, the HLG. They'll use the HLG Scorpion. They'll use I know GML. Some of his lights are using them. So they're the same lights that people can get for their houses, but it's to do with just having so many beside each other. You have that array that comes down at an equal par, and they've calculated the par for that room in that environment. Yeah, exactly. But I totally know what you mean, though. When you see pictures of them, and you see the lights that are like 10 feet up above the canopy, you're like, Yeah, like even in your environment, yeah, indoor, outdoor, where you have, because I know that you have that one space and you have a whole bunch of lights. Like your lights there don't have to be really tight on top; they can be up because you have that spread. If you went too close, you would have way off amounts on your PPFD. It would be like 700, 900, 800. It would be like all over the place. So if you have yours higher up the way you do, you're going to have an even amount. Because I know you have that space that's like 16 by 10 feet or something, don't you? Yeah, I hear you be grown. That's right. Yeah, what's up, Paul? Hope you're well. Down to funk. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I didn't get any dabs ready. I've just spoken on some weed today. But dabs are coming. I cleaned the bubble hash machine today. I took off the hose. I figured out exactly what hose I needed. I need a 7/8 of the interior diameter to fit over it so I can clamp it down. I'm gonna get that working. It will be soon though. That I want to get that and the filter. I want to get that because I want to make sure the water, because I'm going to be using the water here for making the hash. I want to make sure it's clean. Everything's clean. But damn, there's a certain part of the bubble hash machine that's like right underneath where the timer is. That part right there, because there's two holes on the inside. You want to make. I unscrewed that. I didn't realize how shitty that is inside there. You want to make sure you clean that out. Because then if water goes in there, it's going to grab some of that gross stuff and bring it back into your hash. I didn't realize that when I was cleaning. Oh, shit. They're the smallest rollers in the world. They fucking suck right now. They didn't have any of the one in the quarters. Yeah, I'm gonna be making a fair bit of hash once I get that, because I want to make sure it's all clean from the start, and I'm gonna start doing, because now that I have with the freeze dryer, I'm gonna be doing a lot more hash videos, because I can finally not have to use the pizza box to dry it. All right, yeah, come on up. Yeah, I haven't made hash content, or even hash in general, for a long time. That stuff was been sitting on the counter with the shelf. Yeah, I was just talking about how when I was cleaning the bubble hash machine, right underneath where the timer is, there are two screws, and if you pull that out, water can get up in there, and it gets so gross. There was like leaf and a bunch of material. I was like, I'm happy I cleaned that spot out, because I didn't realize that it got in there so much. I was just trying to make awareness of that.
Yeah, like there's like a bunch of videos of people pulling like the drum out of their washer, and it's like hair and mold and the most funk, like bacteria slime.
Yeah, That's what I just did that for about 45 minutes, not knowing exactly what came apart, but just like put it here with my light, because that LED light I can kind of like move around anywhere. Yeah. So I was just kind of like looking around it, seeing what parts, using my cell phone to get in there. That's what I did. I kind of put my cell phone on the face you image. Yeah. And I just put that inside so I can see inside the rim as I was cleaning it, so I didn't have to unscrew the top and break that seal. But I got in there with like Q-tips and shit because it was everywhere. But I don't like using the work bag. So
you don't like the work bag?
No.
Why?
Because it keeps the material in a concealed space. I remember Frenchie did a whole thing on this. He was talking about how the bag it really holds the material in, and it makes it so some of the trichomes don't really get to the outside surface. Where if you use the vortex of the water and how it's working, it breaks off the trichomes better than having a sack and holding in all the material.
Yeah, I mean, I never understood why you would work in the sack anyway.
Yeah,
we're gonna pour it through, and like you just have
it just keeps it a lot cleaner and keeps it a lot right. But that's the only thing, right? But all you have to do is, especially if you're making just do a bunch of hash all at once for one, so you don't have to, and then just take out like the bottom bit, take out the other part. Now that I took my hose off, I can at any time I can unscrew it, undo the clamp, pull the whole hose out, just clean the hose and put it back on.
Right. Yeah.
So it's all about keeping it clean, because that's why the fucking hash gets grosser and grosser, because you're probably picking up contaminants over the last time you made hash.
For sure.
And now cleaning that thing, I realize how bad they get.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think the home grower realizes like the perpetual harvest. Like, you never have enough product without saving it to do a big run, and then you just get blown out from doing this process over and over and over and over for like a quarter.
Yeah,
exactly. Like that's why people grow like big amounts and do like one big hoorah, put all the time and effort in, and then you get a break.
The thing with me is I'm probably only going to make hash during the winter. Because it's cold enough to do it, I can do it during the winter, so you don't have any other problems, and I can keep it cold enough to fight it. And then you can take everything over the spring and all the way to the fall, and then just collect it over that time, right?
Yep. Well, that's how like real humans function.
Yeah.
Like harvest and then get through the winter.
Yeah. All right. Indoor was up here first, though, Kevin. So we'll go through his and then we'll put you up.
Yeah, no problem.
What's up, man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, this is the room that I was thinking about that you had. So yeah, when you have them all running like that, is because you had that spread. You want to keep it even.
Yeah, I got 6 lights in here running, so figure they're okay. A little further away.
Yep.
I'm still at like 40,000 lux.
Yeah.
I'm not turned up the whole way, and I'm only starting like I think it's around 3.5 weeks, 3 weeks in.
Yeah, because it will get up to 65,000, 70,000 will be kind of.
Oh yeah.
It was where you'll peak. We're gonna start to peak out
at. 10 plants on each table and vegged them for a little bit. Slammed some nuts on them and then got busy with life. So get a few runaways. Nothing crazy though.
What's your
This
wattage?
table's all mixed. There's one here in the corner straight from Jamaica. Got a plant from Cav Bar Jones down here. I got a big old stalk on it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, man. Oh, this is a healthy grow. Everything's very symmetrical, dude. Looking across the bottom, everything's like the same level.
Yeah, I didn't do anything really. I don't know. Nothing too crazy to these. Strip the bottoms out.
Yeah.
Let them rock for a little while. Top twice. Pulling and bending some branches.
And you said you're week 3?
Yeah.
Nice. Even in those ones in the back there, in the back corner, everything's at the same time?
Yeah, but they've been in here.
I see.
No light. They were my just-in cases in case something I didn't like was in here, but I figure I'm going to chop them down and throw them in the garbage.
They look like they have a decent sized bud on them from here.
What was that, Matt?
They look like they have decent sized bud from this distance, through the camera at least, the back corner.
Yes, I don't know. Not as crazy really right now.
Yeah.
Stacking up like it's gonna be some nice towers in here on some stuff.
Oh yeah, you're just at the beginning of the whole thing. Nice.
Right, like that's gonna make nice buds. And my canopy's only about, I don't know, 12, 14 inches deep on most of this, so should get full penetration right through it all.
Yep.
That's nice.
It's just under 5 pounds out of my setup last time, so I figure I should at least hit 6 or 7 this time. And plants look a lot better.
Yeah. Well, and they're all the same level, right? Where the other ones were kind of up and down. These are all even, so you're gonna get a consistent thing throughout. So you're probably gonna get a lot better result because of that.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good run. This whole table here is all critical kush. That's all the same strain, different seeds, but I had a whole bunch of platinum asset stuff from Bingus that I crossed everything with last time, and I got to run everything now and try to find out what I like and what I don't.
That's the fun though, when comes down to it, right? That's the hunt.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I was on. I thought I'd pop on and say what up.
This
row is brought to you by DeWalt Power Tools.
I gotta go out and clean up my water mess and water these fucking things now. I'll jump back and chat though.
Cheers, man.
DeWalt.
Good to see y'all. Everybody have a great night.
You as well.
Looking good indoor.
Thank you.
All right, Kevin. What are we looking at here?
Week 7 of PS Purple Frost Giant.
Nice. That's doing well. It's full, man.
It's about done.
That's 6.
Now we got the
Week 7, Wesley.
Blueberry Spacewalk over here.
That's doing well.
Yeah, this one's a little more mature than the other one. This one's got more amber on it than these. These are just starting to get amber.
How many plants you got in there?
There's 3 in here and 1 in there.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering why. I saw the 3 across, but nice.
But it's weird because this one in the center here, it doesn't have any smell.
Never grow it again.
It's the same as the other 2 that are next to it, and they both have lovely smell. It's just weird.
Oh, they call that maybe a virus.
And it had real wrinkly leaves the whole grow.
That's very virus looking.
Right from a seedling, right from a baby, it had real wrinkly leaves.
It'll absolutely transfer over into seed. They actually say that it's like 1 in 10 seeds or something.
Of course, I had to find it.
Well, that's why people got to be careful, even in the home grow. Like, if you're about keeping genetics around, you got to try to like not transfer plant sap and scissors and tools and leaf stripping plant to plant if you are going to be keeping cuts. Cross contamination is pretty much.
I don't do any keeping.
Yeah.
Everything I grow is from seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's starting to fade out nice. With some nice colors. Got a lot of frost. It's just not very big, but it's probably because it's only a 280 watt light.
Is this soil as well?
I think 2 of them are in soil and one's in Coco Loco.
What's the middle one in?
The middle one's in Coco Loco, I believe.
Huh. Ain't that something?
And the other one's in Coco Loco also, the blueberry. Yeah, these 2 on each side here, they smell really nice. They're just not very big. But that's okay. We'll get her next time.
They're looking. The 2 on the sides are looking awesome, though, man. The ones that are smelling good. I like the stacks and the colors on them. Yeah, if that's the case, and if you're concerned about it being sick, then I would definitely when you harvest, just make sure you do a good wash down with the 10% bleach solution, because it could survive for up to 5 years on surfaces.
There you go.
Which is really weird because
Is it really 5
Yeah.
years?
Yeah, it's 5 years.
it's almost it's not even moist. It's pretty dry. Where the other 2 plants, all the buds are sticky and smelly. This one is dry and
Yeah. It would be
and
good.
it doesn't have that many trichomes on it either.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would definitely, when you're all done, then I would clean down your entire tent and make sure, like, I wouldn't reuse any soil, because it survives in that for like 20 years, 10 years.
Well, just look at the leaf size as well.
He's getting no trichomes. So, that right there, I'm going to say that that's probably HP. You probably have hops in there.
I'm going to say, take a note, everybody. This is what it's looking like.
So, but the 2 on the sides, enjoy them definitely, and try to see and try to compare it. When you harvest, try to harvest it in separates and see for your own
I'm
experience.
definitely going to harvest all 3 separate. I'm going to keep the 2 on the outside. I'm going to keep them on their own shelves because they're going to go right in the cannon draw.
One thing that people were seeing under the microscope was in like concaved trichome heads. Like, there were no bulbous resin trichome heads. They were all sucked in from the viroid as well. So if you see some of that, like,
I will definitely have to look.
Yeah, definitely, like, plant to plant, check them out, because that's very suspicious.
The trichomes look really nice on the other 2. and they're real frosty. I really haven't checked this one as much.
Yeah, it's the being it's the it was the trichome. The lack of trichomes is what led to the discovery of it, wasn't it? When the facilities started getting like lower quality results.
Oh yeah,
it has trichomes on it, but nothing like the other one.
Yeah, and all the bud looks good, but it just doesn't. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
And the yield is less. The first sign that no one was taking into consideration was, we call it strike rate. When do you how many clones strike at the same time or within a window? And so when it first came on, we call it dudding, like plants just dudding out in the dome tray, where you'd have to take 100 cuts just to get 12 to root to have your sticks or whatever. So if you're having plants that are struggling to root, and that's
it had good roots though. That's what I'm saying. It had good roots in the beginning because it was transplanted from a 4-inch pot to a 1-gallon pot to a 3-gallon pot, and each time the roots were loaded.
I think it's a long-term exposure trait that I'm talking about. Like when you have old cuts that just won't root, a lot of the time that is just because the plant's been sick for a long time.
Yeah, I think it gets noticed on taking the clones. I think these are seeds, aren't they?
Yeah, everything is from seeds.
And you haven't cloned it,
right?
No, I don't do clones.
Yeah. So yeah, you wouldn't have noticed a low result there.
You know what you should do to be a good Samaritan is whoever made these seeds, you should let them know about this and tell them that they should be a little more careful. And it's not a guarantee, but something to be wise of. They might have a genetic library that they're about to lose because no one said, hey, you might want to check into this. If you don't know about it, might have a problem.
When you clean your tent though, just make sure you use bleach, like a 10% bleach, so water solution, because ISO does not kill it. So it just for precaution, so your next grow goes perfect, right? Because it would just protect you for next time. Yep. But no, the ones that aren't affected are looking beautiful, dude. I love the one on the right. It has some really nice stacks. Yeah, that one has some really nice.
I know. I've had my eye on these few buds over here. They look really nice. They're swolled up and.
Yeah, man, those are looking really nice. Yeah, and the colors are coming in now too.
Oh yeah. Well, all the purple started on the back of the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just finally comes through.
Love it.
But yeah, this center plant here also got orange hairs a lot faster than the other ones.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of indicators there. That's why I'm just suggesting to make sure you clean it when after you do your harvest and everything, just as a precaution. I know it happens, and the fact that it came from a seed too, that's one of the only things I know that can be transmitted through a seed.
Oh, they all came from the same seed pack.
Yeah.
Someone's got a problem. I'm glad it's not me because I just dealt with it for freaking 6 years.
All right. I'll see you guys back in chat.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't talking about the grower here. I was talking about the seed maker.
Oh yeah. Well, that's welcome to the grow tent.
Oh yeah.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Those are looking good. Nice. She's
I
got
got the light on 18.6 because I'm going to be chopping them down soon.
yeah.
Good,
Those
Captain.
are looking close to done. Hey,
Looking good, brother.
Yeah, they're these ones got a lot more amber on them than the other ones.
oh yeah, those are looking so
They're all
close.
probably going to get chopped down this weekend.
Yeah, those looking really nice, dude.
I just watered them for the last time today.
Gave her a good flushing.
I just gave them 2 liters, 2 liters each. Each plant got 2 liters because these 2 plants over here were drooping. The bottom leaves were drooping. I was like, shit! I was trying to get away with not watering you.
Do you check the ppms when you flush it?
Well, he's not really flushing. He's just watering at the end.
Yeah, it's all organic. It's basically all organic, so I don't really flush. I just give them straight water at the end.
What up, Matt? What up, Wesley? What up, Kevin?
What's up, Level?
Cheers, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna drop back down to chat.
looking good, man. It sucks about that one in the middle, but honestly, your other 3 plants, they're looking amazing. So nice work.
What happened to the one in the middle? I missed this. What happened?
It most likely has hops.
Oh shit.
From seed.
Yeah.
From seed.
Yeah, it's more transmissible than they previously thought it was like 5%, but then what was the percentage? Because I think you were the one that brought it up with the new study, wasn't it? Like
I think it's over 10, and
Yeah.
that's like them being conservative.
yeah.
Cheers, Matt. How you been, brother? Sorry I was late.
Oh, dude, it's all good. It's all good, man. This is chilling.
Now eating something. Oh shit.
What's that? That's Organics Live. This is the bloom formula. Oh yeah, this is your bloom and your. So this is your food.
Yeah, this is the powder.
Yo, be growing.
Nice.
Twisted butternut. Cheers.
I got my paint stack, my paint strainer,
Yeah.
the living compost, another one. I mean, it's just it's just the whole line, veg, bloom, grow, boost, and then I got the big bag of, I don't even know which one.
Is this that calcium product you were talking about?
Yeah, this is all calcium based.
Nice.
So this is non-mined. This is really the only source of 0, 10, 8, 0, 10, 8. And this is not mined from any minerals on the planet. This is bacteria eating a specific sugar source and then excreting phosphorus and potassium, and then they freeze dry and stop the process when they reach peak phosphorus production.
That's awesome. Wait for him to come back. How's it going, Al? Yeah, I know, Aaron. When he comes back, there's definitely have some questions because I remember this is the stuff that he was been talking about when he stopped, when he went and everything happened. When everything happened, he stopped growing the first time. He was talking about this stuff, and I've been waiting for to see what it grows. Here he's back. Yeah, I've been waiting to see because you were talking about this right as you were stopped growing, and then now you can actually use it. So it's gonna be awesome to see.
Yeah, it's been about a year.
Yeah, I know. We've been waiting to see this calcium-based
Right
product.
now. Yeah, it's been about a year. So not only is it from bacteria, and then so it's microbial digestion, and then they stop the process, and then they attach it to a carbon instead of a salt ion or any ion. So it's carbon neutral on pH. It's also carbon neutral on EC, and like it won't ever build up and antagonize another nutrient in your system.
Okay.
So for like doing organics, you never come into like where you put too much mag because you're using mag sulfur, and calcium to mag is a 3-to-1. 3-to-1 calcium to 1 mag. So if you're always throwing mag at your plant, you'll essentially lock out other nutrients down the line. So with Organics Alive, you don't run into that. The plants take what they want. There's no pH, there's no EC, there's no heavy metals, there's no biofilm. You can put it in ejectors and hydroponics.
You can
can't get too hot.
You can't get too high?
Yeah, it can't get too high, like nitrogen levels or any base nutrient. Like it can't get too high.
No, because carbon holds nutrients that are available in an unavailable form where they don't fall out and just wash away. So carbon holds nutrients, and then when the plant wants that, because it ran out of its available form, it'll pull it right from it. So it's like, the piggy bank. The exchange is carbon. So carbon holds everything, and the plant picks and chooses. It's not in a form where it's pushing it right to the cell of the root. This is just a totally different process. Super clean. It just turns into liquid in the water, so you can use it in hydro lines. They have, you can run the whole line for cocoa. They got some foliar sprays. I got my mycorrhizae.
Is this the nutrient company you're always talking about, Roots Organic Alive?
Yeah, Organics Alive.
All right, something like that.
Yeah, you can finally use it now. He's been talking about it.
Been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. He's been talking about it for sure.
Yeah. And then I found the VCal.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
15% bioavailable calcium.
What's the
2 mils a gallon. And only 1% nitrogen, which is hard to find. So yeah, that I just popped open a box in the basement in storage out here, and
it was all there.
Woo!
He breaking out the nutrients, y'all. That's it, one step closer.
And last night, the light is behind me. The fan, the light, the fan. The tent
on the table.
The tent is up.
Oh, the tent's up.
Yup, they're up yesterday.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
Rooted clones are on the way.
What?
I couldn't wait any longer.
Do you already have
Been
the
a while.
boxes, or do you have to pay and then get the boxes?
For what?
The earth boxes. Do you have them yet, or you have to, or is that like in a cart ready to go?
Yeah, it's in a cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you almost got that. Then that's the last piece.
Yeah, on Wednesday it'll be paid, and then
Nice.
within the week.
That's Wednesday's
How
tomorrow.
long till seed and pot?
Clones.
How long till clone and pot?
Oh, when they come, well, probably a week and a half.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, everything's setting up to be at the same time. That's awesome.
The homie
Yeah,
hooking
well-
you up or a company hooking you up?
I was slacking. No, there's nothing. This is all swinging hammers made this happen.
No, I meant like the clones. Was that a
Uh,
genetic company or?
Oh no! So, super funny kind of story. I'll give you like the backstory. So, the buddy that taught me how to grow, right in the beginning, he was like, "Yo, we gotta stop going to these sketchy stores that don't like." You said anything like if you reek like herb, they would kick you out. Like if you said anything that wasn't real plants, you got kicked out. So he's like, dude, let's go down to right by this football stadium, pro stadium, and we'll get some stuff. And it might have been the second time we went there or whatever. Middle of the day, we walk in. What are you growing? Tomatoes. And they were like, oh, tomatoes, that's cool. Like, here's this liquid kush or whatever, liquid bottles. And we come out like hours later, and the parking lot is full around the building. The pro football game is starting, and everybody's like tailgating, and there's just people everywhere. We're coming out with like 4x8 like drain tables to throw on top of the car, and people are like, what are you guys doing? Liquid nutrient bottles, deep in prohibition. So it had been years since I went to this hydro shop, and I go and I get raw milk out over there once a week, and I said, hey, let me go around the corner and check and see if this spot fell under or if they're still here. And they were still there. I walk in, the whole store smells like herb. They had just smoked. And dude, they were like homies, super cool. They said, yo, we're trying to get like the growers here every weekend, and hang out and kind of get the culture. And so we ended up blazing, and I told them the same story. Like last time I came, I got like chased out by a bunch of tailgaters. And we went from like not being able to say what you were growing to smoking in the store. Like, what a huge
Turnaround.
So we were talking about genetics and everything, and I asked him like, yo, can I get some herb, because I haven't been growing. And he's hell yeah, we can. And no, this is just the homies who run the store. And I'm like, can you get me clones? And he's like, hell yeah, I got a list. I'll text it over. And so super giving, dude. Just like hit me with the clone list. What's going to be ready? What's in the tent? What's being tested? What's not tested? And there was no like, oh, you can't get that cut. Oh, yeah, that one's exclusive. Yeah. Like they were just down, dude. So from the homies.
Ask you how much a clone's running?
I'm not paying more than 20.
If it's stable tested genetics, then 20 is a steal.
Oh yeah, steal. I mean, I hope
fucking steal. Holy shit.
But when you get 9 of them, like I'm not trying to pay $40 for each.
No, fuck no.
Like you got me at 20 already.
What up, Moonwater? Cheers, bro.
But yeah, it is cuts. It's like meat breath and the Forum cookies, grapefruit sour, which was like my grapefruit chem. Very like grapefruit forward.
Damn.
Indoor. Yeah, man. I mean, I just came in and we shot the shit, and like nobody had an ego. It was just like I was telling stories, and one of the homies that sold things that was hanging out, he was like, "Oh, I know that dude. Oh, I hung out with Frenchie. Oh, like confirming all the stories that I tell, because I've never met these people. I just like follow the culture and know the history. So to like not have this dude just call me out like as a phony, because I'm telling the stories and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was there," or "I hung out with that dude," or
Right.
so it was cool, man. It was like real weed people who were open to like share and gather and not like hoard things and like be like, "Oh, we're better than you. This is exclusive. This is." I can't stand that.
Yeah, man. No, it's nice when they're open to sharing and stuff. The guy down at my shop, he's been running it he ran it for a while before selling it, and he just kind of works there quite a bit more than I think he normally. He just likes to talk about plants and stuff now and don't actually own it. But he was really hard to get to finally talk to. Like, even though it was legal to grow it, because he was from that era where it was like, don't talk about it kind of thing, right? So, but he's a great guy to talk to. Now that we know each other, and he actually watches the channel, he's totally open. I'll go down and be, "Oh, I'm just getting ISO from the hydro store." And I'm there for like an hour and a half because me and him are just having a deep, like, total conversation about plants. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I have like multiple friends that are like, my circle used to be pretty big, and now it's like 3 people, and 2 of them I met at grow stores.
Yeah. No, it's all, yeah.
Like super solid people.
Yeah, you just get stuck down there for hours talking.
Oh, geez. Bro, you want an IPM shield? Just get this calcium product.
Yeah.
Calcium is what's going to protect your plant. That and silica. I think the other things are kind of a waste.
What are you talking about? Like the geranium oils, the crabtree oils,
Yeah.
all of that. That's a waste.
I mean, if you have an infestation and you're trying to save genetics, then pop out the geranium oil, pop out the oils and the sprays. But it's a fight, dude. It's a battle. It's all like
I know it. Trust me. I don't want to fight that fight.
You start with a healthy plant, and if you start with a healthy plant with a high Brix level, you're going to be fine.
Just keep that calcium, and that pretty much calcium is going to raise your Brix level.
Yep.
And you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, environment's environment. Like, if you got problems, you got to pop a bunch of different seeds from all over and find some things that start working in your area.
Yeah, well, austenite is a great product. I recommend that to a lot of people.
And I feed silica from fucking seedling, fucking all the way through. All the way.
I would probably cut it off week 6.
Yeah, all right. I mean, like, from start to finish, damn near.
There he is.
What up, Moon? Yeah.
What up, fellas?
How you been, brother? Good to see you.
Doing real good.
They're getting bigger and
Oh, yeah,
bigger.
you can see the different phenotypes here, huh? The sativa
yeah.
indica.
Look
And
at
then
you
I
talking.
got the 50-50. What's that?
I said, look at you talking like a newbie.
What are
Indica sativa.
Well, they're both skinny leaf varieties. One's just short, like an indica statue, and the other one's tall.
I mean, it's cool
And then
because we
this
all
one's
communicate.
tall and bushy.
I'm just busting balls. But
I know. I'm gonna get my steak tartare in Grey Poupon.
Robert Carnal Clark would say that it's Afghanica and Indica. Afghanica being your broad-leafed, short variety, fat-leafed drug cultivar, and then your Indica is now your equatorial, thin-leafed, thin, lanky plant. And
Why
then
is this?
sativa is hemp.
Why is this?
It's just going back to
Because
like
indica means from India. It was a name given to it during the Napoleonic Wars when they came back with it.
Oh, that
like
dropping
Afghanica.
knowledge.
Like they're saying it's from
I thought it was from
Afghanistan.
the Indus Valley.
Let's go. We got 3 theories. Hell yeah.
But sativa just means cultivated. So that's why in journals cannabis is known as cannabis sativa. In all the actual like medical journals, it's known as that.
Right.
There is only one plant.
Yeah, they weren't like this came from a broadleaf. They were just like this medicine was made from.
It's just cannabis. It was medically known as just cannabis sativa.
Yeah.
But people
they also had Indian hemp that wasn't weed at all.
Yeah. Well, how about like that? They think that like herb came from Tibet. Like there's more stuff coming that it came from Tibet, the plateau, and not Africa.
It just and then giving them the different type because there's two kind of distinct ways that it can go. That's why having the sativa and the type makes it a lot easier to explain it to people.
Yeah,
so that's why it's much easier to allow. That's why I don't really correct people when they say, "Oh, this is an indica and this is a sativa." I just kind of okay. I know where they're meaning when they're saying it, and I know I know also in the academic journals that it is only one plant.
How about this for something to chew on? Kevin Jodry, I always bring him up. He had said that he's taken high altitude Afghan plants and brought them down to the valley, and they've grown like thin equatorial sativas. Same plant.
Just the same.
I've gotten
plant.
a lot of sativas.
Like it just didn't need to protect itself from so much UV, and there was more light down in the valley, so it thinned itself out and let more light through to penetrate.
Even in one generation?
I believe it was fairly quick, is what he was saying.
Like that, like I can imagine over generations, like plural, but one generation.
Like maybe took a cut. I think he was referring to a cut and then grew it down lower.
Look at that leaf structure.
That would be interesting to adapt that quickly.
It's stunning.
Looking nice, dude. Nice working water.
Yeah, everything looks pretty.
Well,
fucking awesome. Man.
Appreciate it. So, I've run a lot of Afghan genetics, and I bought a variety pack of different villages, and I've gotten a lot of sativas out of them. Like they just, I think, have a lot of sativas and indica varieties up there.
Yeah.
Like this one here was the sativa variety of indica compared to the other one, just because it took longer. Like, I don't know if you guys follow that Pakistan seed exchange or something on YouTube. They just posted a video of harvesting. Those fuckers are long flowering sativas. That's why I quit growing them, because I couldn't finish them. Like, they were freezing. They would grow until late, but they needed till like December, January. Yeah, so I'm doing the cocoa, and I just got the I know you're not supposed to use it like this, but the FloraPro Bloom and Cal Microbe, and I got the Grow and the Late Bloom. I figured I might as well try it out, see how they like it. But they respond so well to it. Like, They love it.
Yeah, they're looking good, dude.
Yeah, you're supposed.
Every week you
You're
show these are getting bigger.
Yeah, the lights just come on when you guys see them, so they're still kind of yellow. Like they just yellow out at night and then grow. Like they're going crazy. They're like, I don't know, week 2, day 1 today, and they jumped up 4 inches yesterday. I don't know what's going on. They're kind of acting weird. I guess it's whatever. Like these ones took forever. They just kind of like chilled.
You're not used to that, huh?
Well, they're just different, you know what I mean? Like this one took off and just started stretching, where this one was just like chill as fuck. And now it's starting to take off finally. So it's like 1%, or what do they call that? 100%. And then this one's going to be a 300% stretch. And then this one here will be like 150. I was listening to that Irie, and he said this plant here is the one that's going to be the keeper because it's the 50-50. He says you'll get them where there's the mom and then the dad, but if you get them where they're the 50-50. And you can see how this one's more bushy and tall, where this one's just like longer internodal spacing versus these ones here that are the dad genes, and they're just short, bushy.
Where's the
But
entrance?
it's known to be What's that?
Where's the entrance to the room? Right there.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
right
I'm
here.
just thinking, is it maybe do you get colder air that comes in
I
straight?
was thinking, Matt, good observation. I was kind of thinking the same thing like 3 minutes ago.
It possibly could be, but
But he just
I don't
grabbed
think
his
so. It's pretty
hog.
warm in here.
Yeah, it's 83 in there and 52 humidity.
Yeah, we're chilling.
53.
Yeah, it's.
That's what
a
I'm
little bit
thinking.
warm. And
But
this
is
thing's
it,
not quite proper.
is it the same?
Yeah,
right,
no, it
right
definitely
by
could be.
Yeah, just is it colder there maybe on that?
Because my 2x2 in my space is the one that's kind of right beside the door, and that one is the coldest tent in the whole room because it's often one of those slower
Yeah.
growing ones.
Yeah, it's weird you
I
say
think
that.
it definitely could be It definitely could be. I think these are definitely genetic traits. Because if these were what it's supposed to do, just being a little cold's not going to stop them. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
But it definitely could be, because it definitely is more chill there, for sure.
And then it's just having the roots though,
What I was
a
thinking-
little bit colder.
Yeah, like right now, I'm just kind of soaking them right now, letting them drink it up for like 35, 40 minutes.
They're still going to do well, and once you put them into flower, they're going to really start stretching into it.
Oh, they're in flower.
Week
Yeah.
2-ish?
Yeah, week 2, day 1.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're going to...
15. Yeah, no, these ones took off. These 3 here, actually the 4 here were awesome. They just were shit, and then this one here turned out to be a male, so I just had to move things around the other day. And I don't know, this one might be a herm. These Afghanis grow weird bud structures. I don't know if you guys would be able to see. I got to get the microscope in here.
What pod size you wrote in? Ernest is wondering.
3 gallon cocoa perlite 30%.
Damn, look at them roots.
Yeah, no, they're in there. And this ain't even
man.
a clone.
She's just fucking
These.
taking it up.
Oh yeah, no, they're drinking a lot more water now. Because I used to get about 2 gallons of runoff, and now I'm only getting maybe a gallon. So that's good. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this one because she's looking strange. But she's a strange looking plant, so I'm not going to kick her out of bed for spilling crackers,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm hoping one of these three is going to be the. I just want the nice super sativa weed. My taste changed. Like I used to be a like pure Kush guy, and that's what would keep me going, and I could go, and now, shit, I pass out all the time. So it's like I got to switch over to the sativas.
Yeah. It sucks when you have something to do and you can't get it done.
Yeah, because
Oh
you
yeah,
put it
no,
off.
it makes me
put it
feel
off,
like I'm
put it
walking
off.
in Jello. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. These are be pimp. I'm expecting these to stretch up to the light. He said if you get them 1.5 feet, they'll get 6 foot tall, and I only got them a foot tall. That's why these are so short too, is because I was going off of what he said, and they are on these phenos. They're gonna stretch crazy.
When he was
But
saying
these
that,
ones
was he saying that with the expectation that you were going to spread them out with a net though, or grow them as a Christmas tree?
So I watched the video again, and he said that these ones you can scrog out, and these ones you just want to let them go. He says you can't. He's big into the Swaze, and he says that these ones here, the tall ones, you don't Swaze just because they're already kind of Swaze. See what I mean? How they're just like structured perfect. So this is what they're trying to replicate when they do the Swaze, I think. Is this
Hey,
kind
let me
of
ask y'all a
structure
question.
style.
Since
I'm
we
just
all
kind of.
do the schwaz or the strip or whatever. Can a plant herm from a strip that wasn't even done fully? A light strip?
I bet it could.
Yeah.
If
It
it's
has
the
to be
genetics are
genetics
poor,
though,
it
right?
could.
Has to be genetics though at
It
that
could
point,
trigger
not the
it.
strip. Many
No.
thousands of growers strip plants.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
the strip though that did it.
But
I mean,
because it is
It's like
the genetics couldn't handle it. It wasn't it was the strip that did it. But or could have, but it wasn't the reason it hermed. It wasn't because of the strip. It was the
I would
genetics that
say
made it
probably
herm.
it could be. Was it good genetics or was it just some fucking
Yes, it
Instagram
was
bullshit?
exotic. It was exotic genetics.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
really get a lot of herms though.
Yeah.
some plants
Matt,
need to
what,
be tailored.
any thoughts, Matt?
So like they're genetic markers. So like some people have cancer genetic markers to where say they like booze or something and that's going to give them cancer. Well, if they stayed away from booze, they weren't going to get cancer. You know what I mean? So it's the same way with that. They're got a high tendency of herming, and if you do it good, they're not going to herm. But if
Right,
you
but you can't blame
chill
it
them
on
out
the
too
strip.
much, you dry them back. It's the plant trying to reproduce. So you did something that fucking told it, hold up, wait a second, get them nanners going.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
It's the grower.
right. It wasn't right, exactly. It
In my
wasn't the
opinion.
strip. You can't blame the strip. I would blame genetics.
I'd blame the strip. I'd say it's the strip because it probably wouldn't have, or it's the drybacks, or
Yeah, it could've
too
been
much
the
light
drawback.
intensity.
That's what I said, light intensity or heat. Heat wasn't an issue,
Well,
but
dryback and light intensity.
it was 800 watts in a 5x5.
Sorry, I was answering a question in chat. That's why I couldn't really answer right away. What was the actual question on?
Question at hand is, will a Swaze cause a herm? Can you blame the strip or do you blame the genetics? I say
Genetics.
blame
Well, it's gonna be genetics.
and the
But
grower.
only because herming of a plant is only
Thank you.
is a genetic deficiency that comes out with stress. Though it does go together. It does go hand in hand. Because
if you're not stable enough to make
if you have a solid genetic line, you could beat the shit out of your plant and it's not gonna herm on you. But if you have a genetic line that has potential to herm because of poor genetics at some point, some recessive trait that can cause that hermaphrodite tendency to happen, then causing some stress, maybe too much stress, could bring out that trait in the middle of your grow. Whereas if you just let it go, it could have been okay.
That,
So it is a devil.
that does not mean genetics are bad, though, because
Right. No, the genetics, the bud looks fire as fuck. The bud looks fire as fuck.
It just
But
could
it's
be
not
a little.
sweet.
It just could be a more finicky genetic. Like I grow genetics where I'm told ahead of time that some of them are finicky, but I still strip them. I still pop them. I still super crop them. I still test them, and I don't get those problems. So I think it has to do with excessive stress on some of those genetics as well, but. It is gonna be one and the other. It's not gonna be one or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
So how dare y'all, if you're listening, make sure you're running some fire ass genetics that can handle the shit. It's hard to say though. How do you know when you buy? How do you know
It's worth it.
Yeah, but how do you know? Like they don't.
How do you know?
A lot of websites don't post that you can strip the hell out your plants on their sites.
Well,
Irie did.
yeah. Yes, and so, dude, like, if you're gonna grow ChemDog and Sour Diesel and OG Kush, you look at those plants wrong, and they turn hellish on you. And those are iconic.
OG Kush is hard.
Smoke in the world, and stripping those plants could absolutely do that if you're not careful. Not every plant likes hardcore dominatrix shit.
100%. I agree. I agree. 100%.
I agree too.
Well,
it's definitely
they
strain
said
dependent.
that's why the Hell's Angel. They said the Hell's Angel OG was one of the best because they figured out how to grow it really good, because they had so many different growers growing in the Hell's Angels, and they finally figured out and they spread the knowledge between the gang. And so, like, if you got the Hell's Angel OG, you know, in the bag form, that was the fire shit back in the day, I guess. From what the old stories are, I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
My buddy,
But it made sense. I was like, that makes sense.
Nah, a dude from like New England made that. I just bumped into a buddy.
Hell's Angel OG is just the OG Kush, a cut of OG just grown perfectly.
Well, no,
because like I said, they networked it.
It's a cross of OG Kush.
I don't know. The story I heard is it was just a cut of it, and with their networking within the gang back in the day, because there was no information on growing. So within that, they just grew that strain really well. Is all I'm saying. From what the story
I'll get you the story. My buddy knows the guy who created the Hell's OG cut.
Oh, nice.
It had to do with the OG Kush that was in their biker club. Like that was the OG Kush that that he used, and he had his own mail. But yeah, I mean, you know, just because it's all the same cut or S1s, when you move a cut around, it changes little nuances.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's just like bread.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make New York sourdough in San Francisco. The microbes in the air.
But you could also get something fire out of it.
But you can take the same. Yeah.
Unicorn.
Oh, man. Like, that's what it's all about. Just finding that expression somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's the pheno. It's the environmental expression on the genome.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you can see, but these are already getting crystals on the leaves.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I gave
awesome.
them a little too much open sesame and burnt the tips, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't give them that much. I'm just trickling it. And like feeding it. My ppm meter took a shit, so I'm just gotta water with what I know till the new one comes.
Hit up that Organics Alive.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how this starts going now that you have your stuff on the basically a week away.
Yeah, I feel like I've got the whole thing planned out, start to finish, and we're gonna hit the season perfect. We're gonna do a bunch of plants, so I'm not wasting veg time. I'm not going to top anything. I'm just going to tie over the tops and let them fill out when they're transitioning. And these hydroponic sips are going to, well, hydroponic bottom end, biological top end. They're going to crush.
Nice.
Build a soil mineral
Yeah, I'm
kit.
doing the chemicals.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I put the TPS microbes in for the my organic part.
Yeah, TK is fire. You can buy it as well. That good.
Well, shoot, I'm gonna shut my camera off here for a second. Shoot, what's going on? Oh, let's bring it working. Yeah, I was actually thinking about bringing the heater on this side because the heater is on the other side. But it's so good. Like when I come in here in like another 2 hours after I feed, everything will be just nice and green and happy.
Yeah.
Good.
You're almost that night.
It's fucking not trim jail, but trim prison. Motherfucker.
Which tent?
I dropped 2 tents.
Oh, it was 2 tents. Nice.
Yeah, it's
We're
like
all
20
looking really primo.
Yeah, a lot of trimming to do.
My
Problem is, weekends I'm like, man, I want to enjoy my weekend. I don't want to fucking trim all goddamn weekend. And then I'm stuck doing it after work, so it's like, motherfucker.
Oh, I hear you. I basically have 2 more weeks of not worrying about it, and then February's 22nd, then the 1st, then the 8th. I have harvest, so it's gonna be harvest all back to back to back.
Yeah, I should have separated that shit. I shouldn't have flipped them at the same time.
Oh, what's up, short? Raging.
What up, Raging? Short high.
Not too much. Mic check. Everything's good.
Yeah, everything's good.
Good to see you, brother. Been a minute. For me, at least.
Oh, that's what it was.
I thought I might have missed
Shut
y'all
that fan
already.
off. I gotta remember to turn it on.
Yeah, there you go, Moon.
We're on day 6 with the purple ghost candy.
Purple Ghost Candy. Is that Seedsman?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I just got a pack of those in the vault.
Find them quite amazing, actually. That's our second time growing it.
Oh, really? Good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Does it fade?
Not really.
No?
Just
Even
looks
with
like a
the name
normal
purple.
old weed plant.
Yeah.
There was nothing purple about it,
Really?
but it doesn't have
I
to be
like
purple.
green phenos better. They got better highs.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
I don't
true.
know. I'm still a new grower. I can't really tell that.
Well, I mean, I've grown different strains where you'd get a purple pheno and a green pheno, and every time I've had that happen, the green pheno is always a better high. But it
Just
tastes good on the
what you're at.
purple, you know?
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
I bet.
Day 8.
That's pretty good for day 8, man. Nice. This is stacking in well.
Nice transition.
She's getting
too.
big.
yeah.
This one we're 82 and 60. Tomatoes, nothing up yet.
Damn.
This
That's a
one's coming along nicely though.
that's a hell of a run. What's that, brow door?
Oh, there's the first tomato.
Oh, those are tomatoes. All right, now it makes sense. I was like, Jesus, that's a lot of fucking cannabis.
It's the deck.
Shit.
That's a lot of tomatoes.
What up, Corey Buzz?
It's his massive deck.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them will end up being gifts
Nice.
too.
Sure.
Corn, you got some corn in there? Or all tomatoes?
No, we're gonna start that outside. We started it inside before, and it can't say we enjoyed our results.
Well, you can't mess with the roots with corn. You got to get them. Like if you're going to start them inside, you got to get them, and then when they're ready to go out of the pot, immediately into the ground.
Really?
Yeah, they're
No, I
roots.
didn't know that.
Some corn.
Most.
I just planted a whole bunch in a tray, and then I grab a handful and break the roots off to where there's like 5 corn per plant, and then I replant it, and I have good luck with that. But that's just with purple corn. I haven't tried it with the other kinds.
Purple
We grew
corn.
pink corn last year.
Wait, what happened
Yeah, it's
last year
super
with the
cool when
corn?
you get it to work.
Oh, we just grew a pink variety last year. It wasn't for eating; it was for popcorn.
Oh, really?
But then we didn't make any popcorn.
Yeah, mine's
with it,
more
so
for milling.
we ended up not
It
doing
makes
anything
good
with it.
cornbread.
Yeah. You didn't have your wall, your balcony wall?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I thought so. Thought I seen that.
This one's probably coming down tomorrow.
Oh, it's looking really nice.
Fuck yeah. Look at that. What is this?
This one is Alien Treats.
Wow. Fuck yeah. 3x3?
See, like
3x3.
Looking good, brother. Stacking in that motherfucker.
I thought I'd just pop up.
See,
say
like
hi.
with that grow, I wouldn't be mad about putting little side lighting down there, you know, because there was a lot of room.
Thought about it. But this is also a 3x3.
But you got so much down there.
Well, there'll be no buds below here.
Stripping
Yeah.
all that. Let's go.
It was all stripped already.
See, that's
Hey,
what
thank
I
y'all
like to
for-
do.
Thank
Before
y'all for
flower.
kind of answering that Hermie Swaz question for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, actually, and for me and the grower, it happened to. Hopefully, he watches this as well.
It's looking really good there, Raging. You guys are doing well.
I thought this one was quite happy looking today.
Yeah, there you
New
go. I
grow.
got the Black Amnesia. Did that go for 11 weeks?
I think first time, yeah, 87 and 84 days, I think. It was only 3 days difference on them. Almost 11. Almost, yeah, it was over 12.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, it was 12.
Yeah.
Last
might-
time.
I might give it 11 and see how it does.
But synthetic is quicker though, eh?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that last time. So
You're a dead unicorn. You only went 12 weeks on, wasn't 13, eh?
no,
Right. Mine was 14 weeks one time and 15 weeks the other.
Oh shit! Jeez, just take the wheel. That's like what, 6, 8 months, some shit. Longer than that, it's like a year.
52
Fucking
weeks.
sounds like it.
It's no
I'm
gooseberry.
gonna run some 16 weekers.
Gooseberry. What do you say?
I said ain't no gooseberry.
All right,
Yeah, man, you were 9 weeks
That
trying
little
to get it to
1-year-old
the
plant.
flower.
That's fine. That bitch is 290 something days old.
But you'll see a whole bunch of these coming up. Just little purple ghost candies. We're going to test each one of them till we find our mother.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I harvested
You'll
it
never-
on day 91.
You'll never finish that. Forget that strain. I'm at.
Oh no, I won't.
Well, I'll jump down. The lights are all off downstairs, so.
That's looking
Oh,
really
no,
good.
no wandering Jew for us.
Oh, that plant's been gone for a while.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, jump down and jump back into chat.
Have a good evening, man. This looks awesome.
Looking good, Short High. Thank you for sharing, brother.
I had a question for you, Matt, but I've forgotten what it was. So,
But if you remember, feel free. You can just shoot me a message.
definitely.
If you don't remember what it was. Oh, nice. Let me get you a bigger screen there. Here. Which one's that one?
Uh-oh, we're in the
This is
locker room.
blue Sunset Sherbet.
Nice, nice.
And it's in this bag. And it's in this bag.
There we go.
It's a slap wall.
Nice.
Oh.
That's awesome. There you go.
Right next to Trudeau.
I
I should have sent you one of them.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
That's awesome, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on a list now.
Hey, you got a lot going on there. That looks awesome. You got so many different ones.
Isn't that like one of many slap spots you got?
No, this is the only one.
The only one. You got more lockers though with slaps, don't you?
Oh, there's this one. Oh,
Yeah, that's how my old job's lockers looked.
well, these are originally
All
out
the
of
reps
a
would come out and
workplace.
bring stickers. Yeah.
If you look real close, you can
Ours
see
was
the
a
old
mine.
oil field stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You got some older stuff up there.
Well, the old stuff is oil field. There you go. Be safe.
Let's go.
Remember, walk around and check your
Oh, I
vehicle.
love that stand down word.
You like to stand down?
Oh yeah, everybody had the right to stand down a job, and I've had to throw it down a few times. Doing cell phone towers back in the day.
That's big buds. There you go. Dazed and amused. This is probably the best one, the Canada High, because it's a magnet.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Hey
you
Matt, thanks for
harvesting that
having me on,
one?
brother. I'm gonna hop off here. I'll be in
Cheers,
chat.
man.
Later, Moon.
Thanks for coming up and showing. That was awesome.
Okay, good seeing you,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Thanks,
In a
brother.
minute.
Later, Levels. Wesley.
Have a good night,
Short
brother. Oh,
Yeah, you got a lot going on there. That's awesome.
Back when Mars Hydro used to give out the big stickers,
Oh yeah.
one of them
That's-
came in with every light you bought. You got one of those.
That's cool.
But I give away a few.
right. How long till you harvest that one in there?
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, she's looking pretty close to ready.
But this one is slowly get covered up.
I already have one that you're trying to cover up.
This one,
Yeah, oh yeah.
that one's getting covered up.
Yeah, I hear you.
There you go. Get the goo. You got most of these stickers, or did you collect them all there at the last grow up?
For which ones?
Like the plaid trouts, and I say half of them come from our grow ups.
Yeah, I got some from the grow ups. I get some from like people that send them or companies that send them. But yeah, the grow ups, you get a lot of the grow ups. Get them from going and getting dabs from dispensaries and stuff like that too.
We're supposed to go for a tour of these guys here sometime this year.
Oh yeah, was that somebody you met down there at the grow up?
One of the vendors, yeah.
Nice.
When we tried to go see who is it, let me find their sticker. No, I can't find the sticker I want to look at. Like these guys, 34th Street, they have
Yeah.
way too much white label stuff to have anybody come in with a camera.
Oh
Hey,
really?
but my pink lemonade trickled down from 34th Street, so I can vouch for that. At least my strain that I'm running my cross with that. Is
Oh, that's a local company here in Edmonton.
I know.
But they had too much white label going on to offer any tours.
Oh no.
Because, the world is out of weed.
Ah,
That was the word at the grow up. There was not enough supply for the demand.
That's a lie. The price is being driven down.
That's what they were claiming at several of those meetings.
Yeah.
Mostly had to do with Germany first coming online, though, too.
Yeah, but they already had their own facilities start getting in position for it.
Just several times went up there. There's not enough weed. We need more weed. I'm just like, okay.
Aurora has stockpiles of fucking weed.
Yeah, but they've closed up shop here already.
Yeah.
Facilities for sale.
Oh, they sold the whole facility, eh?
Yeah, they shut the whole operation down. 80 people lost jobs when they shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
You notice it when it's in your city. Scoops. Check out what the wife has left for her stash.
Nice.
She's got a bit left.
It's all together nicely there.
Is that oh, it's a cabinet. I thought that was a locker.
No, this is just the dresser.
Didn't y'all used to
Dresser in the
keep
bedroom.
jars in the locker?
Pardon me?
Didn't you used to keep the jars and bags in the lockers?
Yeah, they're empty jars down here now, but the full jars are in this
Man, I
one.
remember when you had that whole thing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I remember when you hold that whole thing fucking full.
And then he has the
All of it
supply
full again.
under the table in his living room too. You have that one, which is your different kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got, I think, 11 jars down there, so I got 2 tiers downstairs, 1 tier in the wife's room, and
Let's go.
then these got to go into jars yet.
It's a good feeling to not have to worry about it.
Yeah, well, you always wonder, what am I supposed to be doing with all this weed? Definitely can't smoke it. No way we could eat it all.
Sounds like you gotta start making hash.
I was thinking about it. Also thinking about getting a press. Could turn it into rosin.
Yeah, there you go. Because if you can get away with using some of the hybrid ones or even the air compressed ones, because some of those you can get quiet pumps, and you wouldn't have to worry about using your hand pressure to do it.
Or I could just phone up these guys.
There you go.
I don't know. I'll find something to do with it. I'll give it away most likely.
It'd be awesome. You should try rosin though. That'd be interesting to see how you do on that.
We had lots available to us, but we just never. It's not the preferred method, you know.
You probably still have the rosin that I squished for you.
Yeah, we do. But I gave away one of them. 2 of them. We're giving away 2 of the jars.
Yeah.
I gave away one of them. Giving away 2 of the jars.
Oh, the lights came on? Or you just turned the lights on?
No, I just turned on kitchen lights. There's a seeing with what light you can.
Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute.
How cold is it up there, brother?
Today was started at minus 31 Celsius and finished at minus 25.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry I asked you. You have my blessings and prayers, brother. Straight up.
I didn't feel for the guys outside today.
I'm sorry that I asked. Holy shit. No way I could even fathom that. It's 64 degrees where I'm at.
You're as warm as my tents when it's lights out. You're good. You got good growing conditions right now down there.
Hey.
Yeah, we got snow on the ground here too. We normally
Really? You said it don't snow there.
No, it doesn't.
Here's our newest one. We got a jade.
No, they said it's supposed to snow. Matt, did you know it snowed down here?
Yeah, I know. We were on my live when you showed me at that time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was home.
Yeah, that was awesome. I
was home, wasn't I?
Down there.
That's right. Fuck yeah, I was.
Everything's doing well in there, man.
Yeah. Give this one a little haircut, got rid of some of the older, deader stuff. Now the leaves are just shooting straight up on it.
Mm-hmm.
But we also just did nematodes, so everything's heavily wet. We always overwater when we nematode, so
Yeah, just to release them.
just to make sure that everything got wet.
Right.
And they're good for 6 months.
Nice.
We did an experiment with it. We nematoded last in the spring, right before summer started. And we didn't see a single gnat until almost October.
Nice.
So that means everything that flew into the house came in here and died.
Straight up.
But I'll jump down.
It's looking awesome, man. Nice work.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Need those lights on for us, man.
Yes.
You said negative 25, and it was negative 30. I don't even think I would smoke cigarettes anymore if it was that cold outside. I'm serious. Fuck that. You can throw boiling water in the air and it'll freeze to ice in negative 30.
Nah, that's a big old myth.
That's more like
You get hot water up in the
45.
air, it comes down hot and burns your ass. I tried it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What about all those videos on YouTube where they throw the boiling pot of hot water and it freezes? And
Yeah, they're throwing it over their head behind them.
It's for like minus 40 something.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Many a times I've been outside, minus 50, went for a piss, and it just flows like normal fluid. It didn't freeze halfway down or nothing.
You're being fortunate.
That would be fucked up.
No, that's
Yeah,
just one of those
videos.
myths. It's something you see in movies and special effects.
But the frost on the beard is real.
Yeah, the frost on your face coming in with a face full of ice is real.
Yeah, I know that.
Especially if you're rocking a bit of a beard.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You got a big beard going on now.
But we'll jump off and catch you guys later.
Cheers, man.
Later, Ray Jean, short high.
Okay,
Y'all have a
good
blessed
evening.
night, man. Good hanging out with y'all.
I'll be in chat.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Trimming, just keep trimming. Where'd Wesley go? He must be cooking dinner.
Yeah, I think so. We're eating. We're coming up to the end here, anyways. How far along are you in your trim?
Oh, I was reading chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I was too. That's why. It sounds good because he says he's gonna try it next time it's cold.
2 ounces.
That's how much you've gone through or you have left? Oh,
No, I have left. No, I've gone through.
okay.
Gone through. I still got like 20 something more to go.
Yeah, it's a bit of a task.
It's a battle, bro. It's a battle. I wasn't thinking this through.
I don't normally watch movies very often because I got a lot going on, but that's when I watch movies. I always think of movies if I want to watch, and I always save them for trimming time because I got like time to watch 5 back to back, like.
Daddy.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I just use that time for that, and of course I get everybody involved, so everybody hangs out around the TV watching a movie with a trim bin.
I don't have that. I wish I did. I ain't lying. All right, y'all. All right. Bring it in. Grab your bins.
Yeah. Well, I know there's 2 trim bins, and then there's one AC Infinity bin. So.
You got that AC Infinity one. How do you
well,
like that one?
It's nice. It's nice.
I wish I'd have got that one. I mean, I like the little A-Blaze one thing. They're not even bad. They get the job done.
I actually still prefer the trim bin.
Trim bin. Oh, all right. I'm with you. I thought you were saying trim bag there for a second. I was like,
Oh, so.
not the trim bag. I ain't lying. I wish I had a fucking trim bag. I'd use that motherfucker. Dude, that's the same one, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's the same one. The same company.
Yep. Yeah, no. I prefer this to anything.
Yeah. They work, bro. It's simple.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid.
and it's comfortable too. You can really just chill back, sit back and chill.
That was like an expression. Not calling you.
No, I hear you. Yeah, 'cause you can just sit back and chill and do what you got to do, and it's actually comfortable to sit with those things.
Yeah. No, I'm very impressed with this flower, though, Matt. Come up so well. So fucking well.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Wesley, how was that meal?
Still cooking it. Almost done.
There it is.
We are going to end it, though. We're at that time. Just so you know.
I know. Trust me. I know. I don't know if everybody else knows.
Everybody, I hope you all have a great week, and we'll catch you next week. Until then.
Bros love y'all.